what do you enjoy most? What do you enjoy more, being around social butterflies or homebodies?
I would say I'm a bit outlier in that case. Sometimes I love socializing,
Yes.
but
Okay, thank you so
most
much
of the
again.
time, I mean, it means a lot to me.
Yes, yes. What things you have been following for
Okay.
learning and making your English so beautiful?
Yes, ma'am. If I talk about the techniques, so I think shadowing techniques for my enunciation, for my pronunciation, and watching a lot of TED Talks and podcasts on YouTube. That is there. So don't be afraid of making mistakes in front of people. Maybe today they will laugh at you. Tomorrow they will laugh at you again. But day after tomorrow, if you keep on doing these things, if you become stubborn, if you become shameless in learning this language, then one day
People will appreciate your work when you are on the top notch, like everything going on, well in your life, or they always support you, and they appreciate your work. But when the cameras are on, right? So, hello, good afternoon, and welcome to this session. Nice
Very
to
good
meet you.
afternoon, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And how has your day been so far?
Yes, I'm Helen Harty, and thank you for checking in. And my day is fantastic, I would say. And I saw your mail, then I thought, okay, let's have a conversation. It would be very meaningful conversation. So now we are here. So I'm feeling so excited. And
Yes,
how
ma'am. I am also equally excited for the session.
and how have you been doing so far? How was your day?
I have been doing also great, and my day has been hectic. And yeah, but I would say it's going to be productive. Though I had the two sessions in the morning as well, but I felt a bit tired after that, so I slept for a while. So now I have recharged myself, and now I'm full of beans.
That's great. Yes. Okay, so since we are meeting very first time, so I would love to know more about you, right? So would you mind to introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much for reaching out to me and having me here on your channel. And my name is 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐚𝐤 and I hail from a beautiful state of Himachal Pradesh. About my qualification, I've done my graduation and currently I'm doing post graduation. And as for my hobbies, I love reading books, spending time in nature, and talking to like-minded people. These days, I've also indulged myself into improving my communication skills and learning this language. And apart from that, I also have a small YouTube channel where I upload my journey, which journey where I share my experiences and whatever I learn, I just share with people over there. So yes, it's pretty much about me. And yes, ma'am, I would love to know more about you as well.
Sure, sure. And I would say it was really fantastic introduction and whatever you are doing, really commendable. I appreciate your work and all. So thank you so much for being here. And let me introduce myself as well. Right, so this is Sweta here, and I'm connecting to you from Delhi. I'm a homemaker, mother to two. In terms of my education, I have completed my BCom and BEd program. Additionally, I'm a seated qualified and I have worked as a teacher and have found great satisfaction in teaching and mentoring the students. At present, I'm also working on enhancing my English speaking skills, which is one of my favorite hobbies that nowadays, so that is something nowadays I am enjoying really. That's a lesson more from my end. Thank you for listening. Okay.
Yes, ma'am,
Hmm.
amazing introduction. And you said you are a teacher, right? So are you
Uh,
working these days?
no, I have mentioned like I have experience of teaching. I used
Okay,
to teach, yes, but nowadays I'm not working, right?
okay, I got it, I
Yes.
got it. That's
Okay.
amazing.
So now introduction parts has been end. So I would love to commence this session by asking an interesting question, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
I love answering questions. I love.
okay, so what do you enjoy more, being around social butterflies or homebodies?
I would say I'm a bit outlier in that case. Sometimes I love socializing, but most of the time I am spending my time at my room and in the library at, so I would say mixture of both. Can't say that I'm a social butterfly or a homebody, but I would say a mixture of both. And I love socializing as well. I love talking to random people. Talking to strangers is one of my hobbies. I love approaching strangers. I love complimenting random people if they are doing something amazing. So that is kind of a person I am, and I love doing both. And sometimes I feel like I should stay at home. I should reserve myself, and I should work on myself silently. So yes,
Mm. It means you enjoy being around both, like social butterflies and homebodies, right? And I would say,
yes,
yes, I'm on the same page. I also enjoy being around social butterfly and homebodies as well. But yes, if I had to choose, so I slightly prefer to being around social butterflies because where I can meet, many gregarian person and where they can provide me, lively conversation where I can meet different personality. And I believe whenever we meet, some new people, so we learn something and the other. And that's
yeah,
really a
that's true.
very nice experience, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is. It's blessing that we get connecting to different people every single day, and they that too from different corner of India, and we learn something on the other from every person because there is always a something to learn from every person, right? So I also enjoy learning from people and talking to them and connecting with people, exchanging our knowledge and information.
Yes, yes. And they can also provide us, like deep you to into something like new experiences or when we meet some people. So sometimes so we are, unmindful about what is going on our surrounding and outside. And when we meet, then we get to know, yes, this is something nowadays, going on around me. And I was totally like unmindful about that. So in this, case, we get some new information, right? So that's a really nice. And I also appreciate like being around homebodies because if sometimes, like you already mentioned, if you are not mood in, go outside and talking with some stranger. So at home also you can start meaningful conversation with your like cousins or maybe your parents or your relatives as well, right? Without all those hustle and bustles, right? Because when we outside so equally we feel like exhausted sometimes, right, because of lot of noises and all. So at home
Yes,
we can
I don't.
enjoy.
When it is about my hometown, I love spending time over there outside my home. But when it is
Mm,
about city, it's too much hustle and bustle, and everything is just fast. People are running. Their buses are going, and they need to hurry for their buses. So that is like life is not stable, or it's just too fast. So I don't like that. So,
mhm.
but if I talk about my hometown, I come from a village, so I feel very calm, peaceful, tranquility over there. So that the life is still, but not stagnant. It's going. So
Mm.
that's something I love the most.
It is also very important, like having some, pause or hiatus in your life, because all the time, if you are juggling with different kind of, work like social media, mobile, this and that, home chores, children, so we feel fed up. And then, yes, it is okay if we take, rent check sometimes. So for giving peace to your mind. And then when you come like bounce back on your workplace, then you may feel more energetic, right? And you may give your 100% to your work, to your, all those responsibilities. So it's really very important. Being a human,
Yes.
we should take some hiatus from our busy life, isn't it?
Yes, true thing. It should be there in your lifestyle that to have some breaks in your life and do some adventurous thing or whatever you feel like doing, right?
Actually, I saw your channel name, so that is really so fascinating. So, from where did you get idea to, the your channel name is Soulful English Learning, like that, isn't it?
Yes.
So,
Okay. Yes. Yes. A lot of people have been asking me this. So it was not a conscious decision that I thought for a longer period of time, and then I named my channel as Social English Journey. So when I created my YouTube channel, I was in a temple. So I don't know, but it was just inner calling to name it like Soulful. Because also I had when I started this channel, I had two things in my mind, that I wanted to learn this language and improve my personality, and the other thing that I wanted to uh, uh, have my spiritual and personal growth at the same time. So I
okay.
have in my descriptions that there will be a lot of temple visits also in my channel. So I do some temple visits also, because the place where I reside in, there are a lot of temples. So I would love to share the stories of the temple, so that
Hmm.
I can also like through my videos I can preserve the
The
beauty of those
memories.
temples, and make the memories. So that is why I named it as a Soulful English Journey. But later, very later, though in India there is, I think, no channel named as a Soulful English Journey, but there is one channel which is of America. So that is also
Okay,
named exactly as Soulful English Journey. So
exactly.
after that, I felt like, oh my goodness. Then I never changed. I kept it like that because it was my inner calling. I didn't copy it. So but later
Hmm.
on I got to know that there is one more channel which exactly has the
And
same name that I have. But yeah, it's okay. I will have a unique identity of my channel, so they have their own. So yes, that is how it came into existence. And
other question I would like to ask, uh, like you are speaking quite well English, and so yeah, it's really very nice. So and it's seems like you are speaking bit stylish, English. So from where and how did you inculcate this kind of habits? Okay, so just give some light, throw some
okay.
lights. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much again. I mean, it means a lot to me. It's so kind of you to appreciate my English. And about my English, if I talk about my, are you talking about the journey, or what things I have been following to learn this language?
Yes, yes. What things you have been following for
Okay.
learning and making your English so beautiful?
Yes, ma'am. If I talk about the techniques, so I think shadowing techniques for my enunciation, for my pronunciation, and watching a lot of TED Talks and podcasts on YouTube. That is for enunciation, and I love, learning tongue twisters. So I do, a lot of tongue twisters challenge as well. Uh,
Mhm,
where and the other thing, I don't know what is that called, but I will take one line, for example,
mhm.
uh, how are you doing? Then I will do this thing in many expressions. So in a sad,
Okay.
in a happy, and in a other ways. So that is also
Yes, you
one
can
thing
say
which I do.
emotions. Huh. You use
Yeah,
like emotion. Just take one sentence and speak in the different, like emotions, like excited,
yes,
happy, yes, sad,
yes, yes, ma'am,
scared,
exactly,
proud, isn't it?
exactly,
That's a very
exactly. I love
nice
doing that.
activity.
I mean, I love learning this language in a dramatic way. Whenever when I record videos for my YouTube channel, I love doing that in a dramatic way. I love showing the expressions, the way, if there is a very sad phrase, I would love to do that in a very in a very sad manner. So maybe that is making my expressions and my enunciation quite interesting, or quite
Mhm.
catchable. And apart from that, I have been these days, the more I'm focusing on is doing conversations as much as I can, talking to people as much as I can, because I know at the end I have to speak this language. So if I talk about my surrounding, I don't have that environment. So that is how I'm doing 3 to 4 sessions these days in a day, so that I can communicate with people. The more I'm communicating, the more I'm improving, I can say, because I
True,
have been
true.
listening to people for so long. I have been following shadowing technique for so long, but when it comes to implementing, I think that helps us a lot. The more I am talking to people, the more the expressions I am able to express. I have this thing that I can't focus on a camera while I'm talking a lot. I can't focus more on a camera, so that is also I'm learning. I can't focus in a one thing. I love communicating with my hands and with my eyes. So it is good, but sometimes it becomes a little problematic. So that is
Mhm,
what I am improving. The more conversations I'm doing, the more I am able to adapt myself into this language, I would say. So yes, these
mhm.
are the things. And
Great. And I would say you got, right approach to learn this language. That's why now you're speaking, a very, it's a very fascinating kind of, the way you are speaking and all. Yes, really, actually, many people, they know all those techniques, right? So, but thing is that there are very few people, they, practice these techniques. So that's why they are, they are on the, top notch. Or some of them,
yes,
they know everything, but they don't practice. So this is also, problem. So yes, as you are practicing every single day, and now you have already learned all those techniques, how to practice and everything, but now it's time to practice your output. Right?
of making mistakes in front of people. Maybe today they will laugh at you, tomorrow they will laugh at you again, but day after tomorrow, if you keep on doing these things, if you become stubborn, if you become shameless in learning this language, then one day they will appreciate you. So this happens in every step of your life. If you're doing anything in your life, so you have to be just careless when it comes to learning something. You have to have that burning desire in you, and in future those people who once laughed at you will definitely appreciate you. So this happens every time, whether you are learning language, whether you are doing something new in your life. So these are the things that are common, right?
Yes. Actually, it is a nature of being human. Like if people will appreciate your work when you are on the top notch, like everything going on, well in your life, or they always support you, and they appreciate your work. But when the cameras are on, right? So people will be beside you and everything is going on well in your life. But if you, if you face some criticize, if you face some failure in life, in your life, like your bad days are there, so then people, you mostly get to know who is your friends and who is your, enemy. So that is the real face you can recognize at that time, right? So it is also good. So that's why I think we shouldn't bother others' validation, especially because people always, have a lot of excuses or lot of complaint. Yes, but if you are doing best in your career, then only people will appreciate your work, and they will show their their enthusiasm, their happiness. They will share with you. Otherwise, no, people never appreciate you, and they always criticize your work and everything. At first, it's happened, but today, if someone is criticizing your work, so maybe uh, next day, if your time will come, you will be on the, on the good position. So that time, the same people come and appreciate you and your work, and they will show you
Yes,
their
true thing.
enthusiasm and all, right?
Yes, and other thing is that there are some people who are going to support you as well. So if you think you have a lot of people who criticize you, then don't put your energy into them. Turn your energy to those people who are supporting you, who are there with you. Just talk to them and focus on them. Then good things will come on your way, definitely.
Right, right. So that's why, what is one thing about your childhood that still you have remembered?
Hmm, okay, I have done many mischievous things in my childhood. I have broke my arms, both the arms. I have broke my head. I don't know how to say that in English, and legs. So apart from that, if I say something good, so the good thing which I did was listening to some English channels on television. So when I was in ninth, 10th class, maybe I started searching for some English channels. So I used to listen to some English. There were some channels where people used to speak throughout the day in English. So I used to listen to them whenever I used to get time. So I think that was the best decision that I took at that time. I mean that I did not for a longer period of time, but I did that because I had a one uncle at my village, and he was a colonel. He is a colonel, and he used to speak very good English whenever he used to come village. So after getting inspired from him, so that is what I started, because back then I didn't know about the mobile phone anything. So
Okay.
my father had one, but we never used to use his phone, never ever, till the time I got my own mobile phone. So yeah, that was, I think, something that I remember always.
Okay, great. Means you also did the same mischief. Usually, people do in their childhood, right? So thank you
Yeah.
so much. And now I would say the time is not allowing us to drag this conversation ahead. So thank you so much for joining me. And it was absolute pleasure speaking with you. And if before wrapping this session, if you want to ask anything to me, then you feel free to ask. Okay. Otherwise, I would wrap this session.
Okay, I would say one thing. You are a very calm person, and I like that. Throughout the video, you are very calm and serene. So I loved that. Apart from that, I don't have any question to ask you, but I liked your serenity, that calmness in you. So are you into meditation?
Yes, I do. Like I practice the yoga, some yoga that helps me to maintain my physical and mental, well-being. So that's I do.
That's good. Yeah, these days I'm also in indulging into yoga, not proper yogas, but little bit of stretching I do, and I feel very calm, and meditation as well.
So
Miss
once
ma'am,
again, thank you so
thank you
much
so
for
much.
joining.
Pleasure is all mine, and thank you so much for sharing whatever we shared in this conversation. And thank you so much again, ma'am. Have a great day, and I would love to have one more conversation with you. So yeah, waiting
Sure,
for that. Bye
sure,
bye, ma'am.
sure. Yes, I will be there. So just let me know. Okay, bye. Have a great day.